A day he will remember for the rest of his life. McGlynn with that ball in towards the back post, but the foul coming from George Campbell right on the edge of the box. And a free kick here for Venezuela. Costa Rica will be the opponent in Orlando on Wednesday. The US winning all 6 previous games they've played at Inter-Enco Stadium. 4 of those 6 victories coming with a clean sheet. Good over the top here, Gallardo giving chase. George Campbell getting set to lead the game. Walker Zimmerman will be coming in for the closing moments here. Brian White flicks that one towards Luna. Nelly. So Walker Zimmerman for the closing moments of this game. One of the 3 players in the squad for this January camp that were in the World Cup squad in 2022. All defenders. Shackmore on the ball is one of the others. Gets it back from Anelli. Everyone at Real Salt Lake talks about how impressive the rise has been of Mika Anelli over the last 18 months. His understanding of the game, but also the way he carries himself in the locker room. An incredible person and player is what Coach Schmidt of Real Salt Lake said about Anelli when they gave him a new contract. Here comes George Campbell leading the game in the final moments here in Fort Lauderdale of his debut. Previously having under-23 call-ups. In 2023, a couple of under-20 caps under Tab Ramos, but this is his first appearance for the senior team. Marcio Pochettino maybe just spotting he's tiring a little towards the end, and we've got the experience of people like Zimmerman and Ream on the bench. You may as well use them.
Yeah, nice for you to call on that. A solid performance. Campbell was in a lot of contentious moments where he was just battling. He was a handful. Some wonderful tackles to block shots. So that's a strong performance for him today.
Zimmerman on for his 42nd cap. His last senior appearance, the Nations League final win against Canada in June of 2023. What are your standout thoughts then from this game today? We've seen a lot of new players on show. 3 debutants scoring goals, or 3 players getting their first goal on their first start. Jack McGlynn had made a substitute appearance before, but for Milhevic and also Adjiman, it's a debut goal. Could be more to come here. Clark down the right side, and this is Luna.
Yeah, I normally point my attention to the attacking side of the game. I don't think it surprises anyone. Bees always gives me a little bit of stick for that. And it's hard to come into camp and make an impression from an attacking standpoint. You can possess the ball well, you can defend well. You typically are playing teams that are better, or that you're better than, and they're going to sit back and they're going to make life difficult for you. It's the attacking side. Being a handful, dynamic, showing intelligence in the final third, showing confidence in your game. That's a hard thing to demonstrate when you come into January camp, and I think there were several players that absolutely took their chance, and obviously we talked about McGlynn, but Adjiman and missing a penalty, you know, I think get back in the game, being strong. There were so many strong attacking performances, and then defensively, you want to wait for next game to see a little more challenging, more attacking-minded, and highly capable attacking team. No disrespect to Venezuela, they asked questions today, but we didn't see a lot test for those players, but attacking players today, the fluidity of the system, the confidence that Pochettino puts in them, that they showed up, and a handful of them performed.
So into 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this one, and Mauricio Pochettino in his 5th game in charge, set to get his 4th victory. Denied what would have been a 3rd clean sheet. 6 wins in 14 matches played in 2024 for the US men's national team. 2 clean sheets in the first 10 games of last year, before 2 in the final 4 under Pochettino. Zimmerman, forward it goes for Clark. Now picked up by Vasilev. And Nelly helps it along for McGlynn. Jones down the left side. Another interesting thing Mauricio Pochettino said, and it was a theme of his back in the other camps as well, about sending players back to their clubs in better shape than they came in, mentally and right now physically as well, because he admits it is pre-season right now for all of these players, and he wants to make sure that they leave this camp in a good position to be able to go back to their clubs and start the MLS season strongly, and with those club performances, stay in his mind.
Yeah.
Picked up here by Mendoza, who has been influential throughout the afternoon here for Venezuela.
In a unique scenario too, where Pochettino hasn't had a lot of time with the team when he comes in. You know, it's just quick few days, play a game, play 2 in a window, and so this is the longest time that he's been able to spend in a camp and really work with the team. And I don't want to make a knee-jerk reaction to say this is what happens when he gets more time with players, but it helps that you get to know each other better. And for this staff, Pochettino always says the #1 thing they're trying to do when players come in is get to know who they are. What do they need from them? How do they make them better? How do they get them to the next level? It's not about forcing them to play a way that he needs.
Rolled in from Vasilev to Clark. Back for Luna on the edge of the box. Vasilev tries to get a touch. McGlynn. Luna, lovely little flick there from Luna. Vasilev, through it goes! Saved by the keeper after the shot from Brian White. Fariñas coming up big right at the end of this one. A yellow card being shown here to Shackmore, which will probably be the last act of the game.
Now, Luna, you missed it. His footwork, it's just incredible how quick he is in tight spaces to pull that off. But wonderful save in the end. I mean, that 5 seconds shows you Diego Luna and everything you need to know. I mean, McGlynn knows he can fire that ball into him and he can handle it. And it looked like he was going to give it away, but just his feet so quick. Just electric, and finds the right pass in that situation. And good save. And all in all, very strong performance from this U.S. team.
It's a win to start 2025 for the US men's national team as they beat Venezuela by 3-1. Jack McGlynn of Philadelphia Union starting the scoring in the 37th minute, and then 2 minutes later, Patrick Adjeman of Charlotte with his first international goal. Then just before coming off at the 64th minute, Matko Miljevic with another debut goal. The player that plays for Huracan in Argentina made it 3-0. Venezuela would pull one back from a set piece, but it's job well done by Mauricio Pochettino's young side. 3-1 full time.
3-1 winners over Venezuela. We are thrilled to be joined by one of the goal scorers of the day, Patrick Adjeman. Katie, Kyle, Dunny, and Bees back with you.
Get Bees a box.
It's already started.
It's already
Get him a chair.
Let me jump up to try to get the same height. Goodness.
You want me to go down a little bit?
Yeah, please.
I love it.
Punch down, man.
Patrick, I know you've barely had a chance to catch your breath. Thank you for joining us. Take us back out there onto the field. How would you describe what this was like for you today?
Yeah, such a surreal moment. I think every kid dreams to make a debut for their national team, and to be able to score it, I can't put it into words. I think the excitement is still there. But yeah, I can't even believe it, but I'm just so happy.
Well, let's test your skills. Let's see what you can recap your goal for us. Walk us through.
Okay.
In a moment like this, when you're hunting, you got to be prepared. You're taking advantage of where the defender is. What happens when this ball squeaks through?
Once that ball squeaks through, I'm like, yeah, 1v1, my best position. I love it. I see the keeper come out and I step into it. I love getting a shot off my left foot, and I knew I was confident to strike through, and saw it go in the back of net.
Yeah, I mean, I said that in the highlights at halftime. I said as soon as you saw you were 1v1, your eyes got big, didn't they?
Oh, lit up. I love the room. I love when I'm 1v1. I don't think many defenders like running with me, and I took advantage of it.
Bring us into camp. What did Pochettino? First off, what was your impression of him? What was it like to finally be in with him? But what did he do for you before this game that set you up for success?
Yeah, I think obviously it's a little intimidating, coming to your first camp. But Pochettino told me straight away. He said, "I like your game. I want you to play exactly how you know to play, and don't feel no pressure to do anything in specific. Know your defensive roles, but at the end of the day, just go and show what you can do." And I was able to do so.
Patrick, how tall are you? Because everyone at home is trying to figure out.
Actually,
is it a foot and a half taller?
Fresh off the press, 6'4", guys, and he is
6'4".
the tallest.
That means Bees is
hair makes it
5'4".
look different. The hair maybe looks.
Yo, you at least 6'6".
Patrick,
Might have to do a resume, huh?
you are now the tallest U.S. goal scorer in 8 years. We literally bow down to you.
So Kyle asked you the question about Pochettino. I'm always intrigued by the thought process and the preparation. The moment that you know you're starting, you finish the training session, and you go into winding yourself down at night. Is it visualization? Is it like what does your process look like to prepare for kickoff?
Yeah, it's funny. So I usually kind of try to put my mind away from it. Big thing I do is I'm always with my family, my friends, always just kind of chilling, relaxing for the game. But then I always have this one moment, and it's usually like today. It was around like 12 or so. I just turn that switch on. I push away all the, the noise and stuff like that. I just focus on what I know I can do and focus on visualizing of myself and doing the right things, holding the ball up, first good touch, and obviously scoring. So for me, it's just trying to stay much composed and just enjoy the moment. I don't really try to stress to myself. I just like to, go with the flow.
So after you score, right? I don't know if we can get it on camera, but talk me through the celebration. I don't know what it was, but I mean, what was it? What was the celebration? Was it family? Was it just you? Something just came out in the moment?
Of course. So I always do my call celebration, right. But my brothers told me to do it's a Ghanaian dance that I always do, just like to just show like my family like I'm here, I'm doing my thing. So it was definitely something I just wanted to give back to them to allow me to get here, because at the end of the day, they're the reason why I'm here.
There we go. There it is.
There it is. Love it. Hey, wait, Kyle, can you do that?
Well, of course I could. You see my moves?
Show me.
Patrick, I have to ask you, because I saw your head coach, Dean Smith, is here in the stands watching you. Just what does it mean to you to have this experiment, to get your first goal in your debut, and to know your club head coach is right here watching, seeing it all in action?
Yeah, he's a big reason why I'm here. I think he gave me the chance, and he's put the utmost confidence in me. And for me, I think that's very important. And he's told me just to go and show what I can do. He called me, texted me right after I got invited to the camp, and he said, "Listen, you're here for a reason. I want you to go and show what I know you can do." So with the coach like that, I think I'm able to just enjoy myself and express what I can do.
Well done, man.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And Bees wants to know if he can go in your boot bag. And,
You had to get one, didn't you?
waited a long time.
Patrick, appreciate the time. Congratulations on today. Go celebrate. You got to get in there. Thank you so much.
I did it, Mike. Yeah, you get it, man.
The U.S. 3-1 winners over Venezuela, in large part due to Patrick Ajiman. We've got your first and second half highlights. It's all coming up next. Stay with us.
I'm loving this live betting on DraftKings.
With so many options during the game, it feels like I'm calling the plays. Hi-yo, that's a touchdown. I told you. See, guys, I get the W. You know why? Because I chose right, but not this guy. I work hard, I study film, and I thought it was going here, but it wasn't. Give me the make-believe hat.
Hey, yo.
Who's the king?
Hey, man, watch the game, man.
Who's the fake king?
Watch the
I'm
game.
the king.
New DraftKings customers, download the app and turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets. The crown is yours.
In this family, we're all